Alright, thank you everyone for showing up. Go ahead and take your seats here. Dr. Oliphant, thank you for joining us. There'll be a seat right up front for you. I think there's some room in there. Great. Today we're going to talk about the future of productivity, especially when it relates to artificial intelligence and machine learning. So, let's talk about why we're here. The goal here is to introduce artificial intelligence and machine learning, which I'm going to abbreviate to AML going forward, to our teams. So, I know your first question is, well, what is AML? Well, it's basically a really smart computer that was trained on a certain set of data to do tasks. That is the TLDR. The things that it can do are literally boundless. There are so many different options that it can go through, but it can take data and convert them into options, opinions, or even action items that it can take and to make our life better. Okay, well, why are we using this? Well, just kind of like I said, it can make us more efficient. Tasks that take an hour or 30 to 45 minutes can be cut down to 15 minutes using this. It can either tell you how to do it faster or possibly automate it and do it for you. Also, just like we all know, it can save money. Imagine if, we don't have to hire the second programmer or the second data analyst to go through the spreadsheet or to build the spreadsheet, because you know why? The spreadsheet is being made by a artificial intelligence, or our phone call system, or what we call an IVR line, the one that catches those calls when customers call in, is smarter and can take some of that time away from our reps, so that one, our customers are happy, which gets us more money, but also it means that we can make sure our employees are working more efficiently. You know the name of the game. Just like the song, faster, better, stronger. We want to work faster so that we can automate our tasks, just like I said before. Have them do things, maybe tell us better ways to do it. Talk about, like, maybe we should do it this way or that way. The computer can help find those things. Our artificial intelligence is so good that we can use those things to help suggest better options. Speaking of better, imagine in a world where you never made another spelling mistake. Personally, that would be great because I make about 600 spelling mistakes a day. My text messages to my girlfriend look like hieroglyphics. So this already sounds wonderful to me, but it can not only just, correct your spelling, your grammar, it can optimize your statements. Hey, that sounds a little aggressive. Maybe we should do this, or that's very informal. Maybe you suggest doing this. Working on those alternate phrasing options. Also, it can just double check your work. I know Ryan has frequently in our team forgot to attach a Excel sheet when he's sending out his reports. It can double check for that. Be like, hey, are you sure you want to send this without an attachment? Stuff like that. Or, eliminate that whole option before and attach it automatically. Both of these help us yield a efficient, quality product that gets out to not just the work that we do, but to our customers so that they're happier. Well, how do we get this done? Well, this is our path forward. We have to identify what we want to improve. And it can start small. Hey, I want a better sales recommendation for our reps on the floor. I want a better IVR system so that customers don't have to wait on hold and they can just talk to the IVR system and be happy and confident that it's taken care of. So once we identify what we want, we gather data. Thankfully, we're a Fortune 500 company. We hold tons of data. We stash a lot of that. And it'll take some time, I'm not going to lie to you, to have me and my team clean up some of that data. Because not all data is made equally. We have to make sure that, it is valuable to us, it doesn't have erroneous things, it doesn't have wrong things. But after we do that, we can start and move into the next step, which is implementing tests. We can do small scale tests. Hey, let's try Albuquerque's team with the new sales thing. Or, hey, when they call Colorado, they're going to, get the better IVR, and we're going to see how that impacts performance. And we can take those, we can tweak them. Oh, we're getting X result, and we really wanted Y result, and we can change that thing there, a little bit here, a little bit there, to get those results that we want. And then, after we've implemented these things, we can take the time saved, the money saved, and reinvest them either into more projects like this. We did the IVR, now we're working on the sales, now we're working on, just task automation for our support teams. We can reinvest both the time that these reps get or ourselves get. If imagine your biggest task every day is now automated, how much time does that free you up to do other things? We can reinvest that into our customer, our product, whatever. Or just straight having the money and reinvesting that wherever we need it. Okay, I talked about a lot of things. Why should we do this? I kind of gave you some hints at saving money, saving time. I talked about the quality of what we could do. Well, I'm going to give you some hard numbers. I'm going to let this big number across the top sink in for a second. Alright? That is 300 billion, B with a B, $1 billion that can be saved in one industry. This is the low end expectation. This quote says 300 to 450 billion dollars. That is how much money one industry can save. I don't know about you guys, but I would love a chunk of that. Now, I'm not even asking for a big chunk, but if we even get half of that, that is so much money. On to the other things. Imagine every person here gets an hour and a half back into their day after this meeting. And I'm not saying like you don't have any other meetings, like you get an hour and a half to do whatever you need to get done for your work back into your life. Every day. From this meeting forward, you now have an hour and a half more. For a year, you get 390 hours back. That allows us to not have to hire as many people. That allows us to do better quality of work. That allows us to focus on things that matter. Saving tons, both in man hours, brain power, dev cycles, all of the above. This just gives us so much more power back. Like I said before, here are my quotes, just so that you can have those. And like I said, if you look at that first quote in the center, 300 to 450 billion could be saved. Thank you all. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, I'm going to field them now. Yes, Dr. Oliphant, we will get to you in just a second. But I just want to take this time also to point out I have a second almost works cited page, but on here that's called Slides Go. Really good at getting those PowerPoint informations. I know our corporation directs us directly to them, but for some of our outside visitors like Dr. Oliphant, we want to make sure that they know about these things. I'll go ahead and take questions now. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day.